Hey guys, TechSnackles here with my first ever Q&A video. Thanks to everyone who submitted questions on YouTube or on Twitter or any other social media. And let's get started. What kind of camera do you use? Well, this is one of the most frequently asked questions along with what gear do I use. So I thought I'd just cover all of that in this video. Obviously, I will keep updating my gear, trying to improve my videos and content I offer. So I created a list down on Amazon and you can check the link down below. And I'll keep updating that list, and that list link will be available in every video from now on. So starting with camera, I first started shooting with my MacBook Pro. Yeah, it was a pretty bad video. If you go back to my in-case snap stand review, you will see that the video is pretty bad and the audio quality is pretty bad. That was all recorded using my MacBook Pro. Later I moved on and I borrowed a friend's camera for recording, which was pretty good. I filmed the HTC One X unboxing with it, and I also reviewed the HTC One X using an iPhone 4. So basically I was using the iPhone 4 more constantly. Later on I took my mom's camera, which is a point and shoot. It's really impressive actually. It is the Canon 310 HS 12.1 megapixel camera. Definitely recommend you check this one out. It records full HD, and if a DSLR is too much to ask, then definitely check out this point and shoot, which is also a pretty expensive point and shoot, but obviously worth checking out. It records full HD, and if you like the footage that you see, my latest videos, my latest reviews and everything have been recorded using this camera, and if you like it, be sure to check it out. Now, I recently just upgraded my camera as well, so I'm proud to introduce the Canon 6D as the main camera I'm going to be using for all my reviews and everything I have coming, and hopefully it'll improve my video and the content I offer, and obviously allow more versatility in the way I shoot things. Now, attached to the DSLR is a microphone which is out of frame. It is the Sonic SM010, so one of the cheapest microphones you can probably get. I got it in China, so yeah, pretty cheap, and obviously not the best microphone out there, obviously far away from that, but DSLR's mics are pretty bad. So I got this like 4 years ago, just laying around here, so I decided to plug it in, and what do you know, audio is pretty decent. There are some hiccups, so apologies if there are in this video, but it is pretty decent and allows me to record better audio than the DSLR does. And also, getting along with my gear, for voiceovers I do not use this audio. Instead I use the blue Snowball, which I've talked about in a video, so you can definitely check the link down below for that, and also check out my channel. It is a pretty good mic. I got it for £50. It was on discount, so for that price, this is the cheapest blue microphone I think you can get, and it's definitely, I think, worth it. This is a very popular choice among YouTubers, and obviously that influenced me as well. I think mostly gamers use this. It's got 3 different settings, and you can check more of that out in the video. I'm not gonna talk about it in this video. And for those awesome moving shots that make every review that little bit more interesting, I got the Pico Dolly. This is obviously not the only dolly available, and it's actually pretty expensive. I recommend you check other links out on Amazon, and now it's just clicking around because I didn't really tie this up. Basically, you put your DSLR here on top, or your phone. It comes with a little accessory to snap your phone on it, and you can basically position it somehow, and then you can just get those smooth, awesome shots for intros or just filming like I do. Make it just a little bit more interesting. Definitely worth checking out a dolly. For editing, I use my MacBook Pro. It's this late 2011, and it's a 13-inch. I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. It is running a 2.8 GHz Intel Core i7. It's got 8 GB of RAM, which I have no idea why I didn't upgrade it, and I really regret it right now. And on it, as a software, I run Adobe stuff and Final Cut Pro. So I use Adobe After Effects for some of the graphics, like I use motion tracking on it to input the text. As you can see, sometimes text following a certain pattern that is used that is done with After Effects. I've been getting and learning a little bit more about Premiere, which I kind of see me using it for a long term, but more in the future. Right now I'm using Final Cut Pro because it's just really easy to use, and well, it's really simple as well, very simple UI, and it's accessible, and that's basically what I see myself using, at least for now. It's pretty easy to use, and I've got pretty used to using it, and I'm more productive with Final Cut Pro, at least for now. So again, check out the link, keep checking it out if you want to see my latest gear that I get. And that's basically all that is to my gear, I think. Where do you live? So as I said in my previous video, I am back home, and this setup will change gradually over time because obviously I'm going back to school, which is abroad, and we'll talk about that in just a second. I live in the UK technically, but back home is where I live for most of my time and for most of my childhood, and it's Macau. And if you don't know Macau, be sure to Google it. It's basically the Las Vegas of China, and it's right next to Hong Kong. It's pretty awesome, and I'm very kind of patriotic about it, but there are only 2 things that really annoy me right now, is that there's not much to do if you're a kid, only like gamble. Obviously you can go out with friends, but there's nothing like more fun to do. There's no big arcade that is a lot of fun, and most arcades that there are gambling arcades. And second, internet speeds are really bad, which I still don't understand, and my finger just clicked there. I still don't understand why internet speeds are that bad here. But still an awesome place to visit if you have time. There's a lot of mixed culture and everything. Be sure to Google it. Are you in school? So yeah, leading up to where I live, yes, I'm in school. I'm in the UK studying for my A levels. I do art, I do ICT and maths and Spanish. Obviously they're very different subjects and they don't really intertwine with each other, but they are what I think I'm good at and what I like to do. I am living on campus in the school. How much money have you spent on gadgets? Well, that's a very interesting question. Technically, of my own money, none. So most of the things I get are gifts, and if there's no time of the year, it's not Christmas or my birthday, because they're basically all together, I make an excuse for one, and I'm very convincing, I think. So I'm also very grateful for whatever I have. My MacBook Pro, my iPad mini, this camera. My microphone wasn't though, that was kind of saved money, along with parents giving me money. A few years ago, I wouldn't be able to afford any of this if it wasn't for my parents' really hard work. And I really admire them for that. And yeah, I'm very lucky to have all of this. Favorite piece of tech that you own? Yeah, that's a really hard question, because I actually love all tech that I have, but all around, it probably is my iPhone, because it's basically what I use most of my day. But right now I'm playing around a lot with my new DSLR, the 60. The iPhone is mainly my favorite right now. I also don't have anything that it will just pop out and be like, this is awesome. But yeah, my iPhone's all around. So that's basically it for all the questions that you guys asked. For any more questions, comment section is always open. I try to answer most of them. If there is enough demand for another one of these, another Q&A video, and I accumulate more questions, I'll be sure to make another Q&A video. If you enjoyed this and you like more Q&A videos, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.